We are 4 days away from KSI's boxing event, and I'm getting more and more into it, more and more excited. Apparently,
guys who are currently watching a clip.
KSI went to the Fellas podcast and just openly revealed that Jake Paul sabotaged his Alex Wassabi fight. He said he paid him to quit. Now, up to this point,
Clip from our podcast, The Fellas. The full podcast is
now
available.
some of y'all might be like, I knew this. See, up to this point, I did not know this as a fact. I heard KSI hinting to it. I haven't watched everything that they've done. I'm not going to react to the whole podcast, but this is what I'm hearing. So, KSI,
exclusively
I want
on
to see what
Spotify
you're saying.
with video for free. So go ahead
Shout
and
out to
follow
the
us on
fellas.
Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine.
If you're hyped for this
your
event,
situation right
like
now?
I'm hyped for this boxing event, we ready on the comment section.
Obviously,
I'm hyped.
you went on a bit of a
I love
wild
these
child
YouTube boxers.
a moment, but I
Oh,
think
bro, it was an absolute roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
Like Jake Paul just, bro, legit, like it me off.
explain this L, man, because like
Alright.
obviously we got the group chat and I hear it through the group chat, but I need
So
to hear it from the
this
vocal
is what
cords.
I think.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely what he thinks happened. He said, I think, okay, so I guess it's not fully confirmed. So let me see what you think. Your
I
strategy.
think Alex Wassabi was never going to fight me. I think the whole thing was a scam. I think as soon as
Yeah.
MVP, Jake Paul's boxing promotion company, decided to take Alex Wassabi and put them under his wing as a fighter,
Yeah.
I think from then
was a
on,
setup.
it was a
Set
setup.
up.
Wait, so I'm a little confused. Hopefully you guys can help me out because I need to figure all this out. Did Alex Wassabi get signed to MVP before the KSI fight, or was it in the middle of the announcement of the KSI fight? Because that'll change how I look at it. If it's in the middle of it, then that's definitely they set you up. They lined you up, KSI. But if it was before it, I would have to be like, come on, KSI. You kind of have to know that that's going to, that's an option. That's probably why he had a backup person. So I got to know that.
Fighter.
Yeah.
I think from then
was a
on,
setup.
it was a
Set
setup.
up.
After that, me and Alex Wassabi, we were
August
fine.
27th.
It's like, blah, 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 we're doing this, da, da, da. Notice how he just wasn't promoting. Didn't promote the fight. Hardly promoted the fight.
Yeah, but-
Did the bare minimum. Bro, he's promoted the fight more after he's been kicked out. Or not kicked out.
Yeah.
Pulled out.
Yeah.
Did you say pulled out? He might have said pulled out, but it sounded like pulled out with his accent. That's funny. That's ironic. He's right about that. He's right. Honestly. I didn't really see Alex Wassabi talking about it that much. I saw their little back and forth they had on I think it was a face-off on, not in person, but this was, you might have been lined up the whole time. You're probably right, JJ. You're probably right.
Kicked out. Or not kicked out.
Yeah.
Pulled out.
Yeah.
Pulled out.
So what you're telling me that you think that Jake Paul or the MVP have told him, here's a bag.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all
Look. You don't have
rumor
to
and speculation.
No,
Yeah.
that's my theory.
This is- yeah,
that's
this is
my
a theory.
This is my theory. Is that
Allegedly.
Jake Paul went to him and said, "Look, I could catch a big dub here and make this look bad for JJ across the board."
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it tall. If Jake Paul went to those lengths to sabotage KSI's event, wow, that's a different level of hate. He might get the Hater of the Year award. I ain't gonna hold you. You ever seen the movie Belly, where the nigga eating the banana no freaking? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That is definitely Jake Paul. If that's what happened, bro, first of all, Jake Paul's an evil genius for that. Like, he playing 3D chess if that's the case, because KSI wasn't even thinking of that. But yeah, now you got to get the Hater of the Year award for that. That's the most player hating I've ever seen.
Big dub here and make this look bad for JJ across
And
the
it
board.
did look bad for KSI.
because even though he said he would fight, he would never have fought you.
No, he
right?
was never going to.
Because like
he was never going to.
it's too much of a big
It was,
payday.
it was like if I had said yeah, sure, it would be a delaying tactic
right.
to make sure that at the end of the day, I'd be left by myself fighting no one, or I'd be.
I think KSI
Shadowboxing for the main event.
I think KSI is right too. I think KSI is very right here. I think Jake Paul set into motion all of the problems of this event. Because even not just the Alex Wassabi dropping out, but then KSI wanting to fight two people to make up for the just fighting Swarms because people weren't that excited. And then we get the whole Ivan, Neo, I ain't even going to say, situation. Then he has to switch to that Luis guy. So it's like, I ain't going to hold you. Jake Paul might be a Rita Repulsa. That nigga might be a real supervillain. Like,
fighting no one. Or I'd be shadowboxing for the main
good
event.
thing KSI pulled through though.
Yeah.
Right.
It was so fucking shit. So I was like, well, all right, we're scrambling now.
Yeah.
And we had a certain fighter that was contracted.
So was Swarms always the backup?
Always the backup.
Like,
but we never.
regardless of-
But we never thought we'd ever need him.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, he called me out months ago, and I was like, all right, Swarms.
Just in case.
What?
Nigga, KSI's Nigerianness came out. Swarms. It's that teeth suck. That's
Like, people are making fun of him. Swamps. Some people call him sperms. Bro, you find who? What? Sperms? Man.
no freaky.
Like, but
I seen the clowning.
we all thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Like, what was? I mean, Swarms is gonna fight me. Nah, whatever. Yeah, you'll be a backup, mate. Me and Alex, that's real beef. For years, I've wanted to put my hands on this. He thinks he's sick, bro.
Will that fight ever happen?
Bro, honestly, I will make it happen. It won't happen on the big stage, but I will fly this over, or I will fly to him and film up. Yeah, I will find him.
Just film it.
Bro, I'll film it. YouTube short. YouTube short, bro.
Bro.
I always say these things too. Everybody's got a box, a puncher's chance, man. Everybody's got one. So, yeah, sorry, if you ever lost to Alex, it's bad.
Bro, only gets a YouTube
Quick
shot.
TikTok.
15 seconds.
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Legit, bro.
Did you see the clip he released of his
Dead. Shit. He thinks he's sick. You're late.
It was a nice combo.
It was. Yeah,
No, it
after
was
getting
nice.
the hit with a beautiful right hand from the other guy. Do you think he's gonna respond after I do that to him?
I feel like you guys.
I hit you with a 1-1-2, and you think you're gonna do this?
I swear to God, the only problem with KSI, I think he oversells a bit. But that's what boxers are supposed to do. Ain't no boxer, ain't no rapper. You're supposed to have that confidence, right? You're not supposed to come into a match like, well, he might beat me. That's not how you're supposed to go there, or you'll lose. What I will say, though, is KSI puts himself in a position that if he ever loses, it's going to be bad. Because niggas going to make all kinds of Curb Your compilations. It's going to be just because of the way some of the things he says, you know. Now, do I think he would thrash Alex Wassabi? Of course. But I wouldn't go in with this much, giving the haters this
The
much fuel.
1-1-2, and you think you're gonna do the same to me?
This is a bit much,
A 1-1-2.
It's a new one, that.
1-2-1. It's a 1-1-2.
Jesus Christ!
I feel like you and Alex are probably on a similar skill level, right?
Yeah, he's been
fucking thing at your head.
he's been the more active fighter.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
What? You can't deny
Yes,
that.
he has,
Yeah.
but
He has no ring rust.
Was it?
That's what I'm saying about KSI. Like, KSI, man, all I'm saying is KSI, I believe and I want him to win. Nigerians unite, all of that, all day, every day. But I will say, of the boxers that I know and the boxers that I watch, KSI sets himself up to be on one of those compilations, like before the fight, after the fight. So he almost puts himself in a position where he has to win super convincingly in all his fights because, it can't even be close against Alex,
6 rounds to fight.
6 rounds.
I
3
reckon he
minutes.
does you in the first 5 and you come back in the 6.
What are you doing? What's going on here?
But I think he's going to beat Alex easy.